this is Ferrari Nitro here, and I am trying to get the Porsche 918, and all I need to do is one simple air pass. I do not want to get copyrighted. Phew. I don't think I'll get it at this point. Hopefully I will. But I'm not sure. Depends how quick I am, to be honest. Will I get it or not? Hopefully. Hopefully I will. It depends if I do the jump. Jump, go ahead and jump. You don't have to keep saying that. I'm gonna keep singing that jump song. Jump by Van Halen or something like that. I don't know. Come on. Come on. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it now. So it doesn't matter where I go, I'll still get it. That's lucky, that is. Okay, today we will be reviewing the Porsche 918, McLaren P1, and the Ferrari LaFerrari, and reviewing their stats today. So that will be the Porsche 918, one of the three cars in the pinnacles of hyperhybrids. Starting off with the power, and the power is 874 brake horsepower combined. But we're not going to do the petrol and electric, just doing combined. How many cars? It's in the name. 918 918s. So you're more likely to get one of them soon. In your dreams you are. Top speed, 214 miles an hour. It's not as quick as what I'd like it to be, but I mean, it's quick. It's quicker than the Ferrari 458 and the McLaren 650S, but slower than the Ford GT, the 2017 one, and the Aventador. That's worrying. Range, somehow you can get 420 miles with the petrol and electric if you drive it very carefully in the city. That's something very interesting that I found out recently. And is it worth to drive? Yeah, it's quite worth it to drive it, because you got two parts. You got the civilized part that it does very well, and it feels really relaxing. Because I drove it over to the figure 8 circuit and I thought, yeah, it's good. I drove it down there in third gear. That was nice, that was. But when I was driving it on the track, it was amazing, at least. Because it really showed the full beast that we haven't seen yet. And that was good. So I was happy. But is it worth it to drive? Doesn't have that kind of thingy. What's the thingy? Essence. Doesn't have the essence that I'm really searching for. So, yeah. I'd give it... Okay, it's the price now. I think 800k. 800 grand. 800,000 pounds. So, is it worth it for me? Yeah, it's worth it for me. If you want to get started early in the hyperhybrid business, yeah. But what would I give a car out of 100? I would say around 75, because 75's no, not 75. 90. 90 is actually a good number for this car. So let's get on to the... Shh, don't tell anyone. I forgot to mention the 0 to 60 of the Porsche 918 is in fact 2.5 seconds. So superior. Okay, let's get on to the Ferrari LaFerrari. Starting with... power. The power is 953 brake horsepower, speed 217 miles an hour. That is tied with the McLaren P1. And then 0 to 60, 2.9 seconds. How many cars? 500 coupes, 499 originally. But they had an earthquake in Italy, so they had to auction one off. And that got $7 million. So that was good to fund it. And 209 Aperthas to celebrate Ferrari's 70th anniversary. I would have sold the anniversary with an F70, to be honest. But that's me, to be honest. But range, NA, it was non-available. Couldn't find it anywhere on the internet with the petrol and the electric. But it does combine both electric and petrol, and you cannot turn the petrol engine off. So that's bad if you want to be a part of Greenpeace. But is the car worth it? Yes. It is worth it. And you know what you're getting with the Porsche 918. It is a perfect car with the perfect materials, and you do have a really happy smile on your face, especially if you're Ferrari Nitro, because I like Ferraris a lot. And it doesn't fail to deliver. It's got to be one of my favourite cars in the world, and it's gonna have to have a very high review, just around 100. So it's a Ferrari Nitro Star. And what's the price? Million in 2013. But would I buy it? Would I buy it with $1 million? You know the answer. Yep. And that's probably about it, to be honest. Haven't really got anything to say much about the Porsche 918 and the Ferrari LaFerrari, because that's all I'm gonna say. Other than the Ferrari LaFerrari's lazy name, that's the only problem with me. Okay, the McLaren P1. This is gonna be an interesting one. Range, 400 miles, so I'd say it's in the middle between the Porsche that has the most at 420, and the Ferrari LaFerrari is at 0 NA, because I couldn't find any sources. 0 to 60, 2.8, so it's in the middle between the Porsche 918 at 2.5 seconds. That's as quick as a Bugatti Veyron, but it's slightly slower than the Ferrari. That's at 2.9 seconds. So I'd say that's around Nissan GTR's 0 to 60 speed. So that's good. Power. You've got the power. 903 brake horsepower. So that's in the middle between the Porsche 918, that's at 874, and the Ferrari LaFerrari, that's at 953. The Ferrari LaFerrari should be proud at this moment. And how many cars? 375 cars, including prototypes and things and stuff like that. And speed. The speed's limited to 217 miles an hour. Thanks a lot, McLaren. I was hoping for McLaren P1 that can go at least over 240 miles an hour, or something like that, to take homage to the original one. Is this car worth it? Yeah. It'll be worth it to me at least, because I did like McLaren up to the 650S, because Formula 1 things. Because I used to be a huge fan of McLaren Formula 1, but after the Voda things just stopped, I didn't really care about them that much. They're just a team. Didn't really have a thing with them. So I just kinda didn't listen to McLaren, because they didn't win since 2008. They shouldn't be making so many cars in their bands. For example, I think it's 540, 570, 520, 675, 650, anything. But they should only really focus on their proper hypercars that will basically prove records like the P1 and the BP 2023. That's interesting why they put it that. But on that bombshell, bye. Please like and subscribe and stuff. You